In recent weeks, you may have seen promotionals for something called Tenet Media. Promotionals including me. It is launching November 6th. It's what I've been hinting at and referencing in general for a few months now, and it's a project I am very excited to start. So, what is Tenet Media? Well, Tenet is a project of Lauren Chen and her husband Liam. They're trying to build a new platform for independent media, and so they're launching with a lineup of 6. That's Tim Pool, Dave Rubin, Lauren Southern, Benny Johnson, Taylor Hanson, and myself. All of those people make their own style of content, of course. Some of that content, including some of my content, will now be hosted by Tenet on Tenet's YouTube and Rumble channels, free to access and to watch, just as it is on my YouTube and Rumble channels right now. No subscription fee, no paywall. Lauren and Liam approached me over the summer and said, hey, we're building this new project. It's going to be a central hub for some conservative or libertarian or just outside the box content. Are you interested in contributing to that? And they picked me because they see a lot of value in my material and think they have an opportunity to get some more eyes on it. Now, personally, I'm very honored by that selection, and I agree. I think they do have a great opportunity for me. So what does that mean for my content? Well, it doesn't mean major changes, actually. It really only means a partial move and a slight change. Starting on Monday, November 6th, my 2 individual weekly videos will be hosted on Tenet's YouTube and Rumble channels. They will still be posted on the usual Wednesday, Saturday schedule, and they will still be freely accessible to anybody simply by subscribing to Tenet on YouTube or Rumble. I will leave those links in the description, or you can find them linked at tenetmedia.com. There's currently a splash page there where you can find all their links. Or you can still find my videos through me and my website and my YouTube channel. I will still embed them on my website for easy access. I will still link them through my YouTube channel for you to find. There are no obstacles. The videos will still be just a click away for anybody at any time. In addition to the move for my 2 weekly videos, I am also starting a brand new Wednesday night live stream for Tenet. I haven't yet decided on the name or the exact format. I expect some of that to develop naturally with the project, but it will be an hour long. It'll be news analysis and guest interviews, but in the most significant change, this new show will replace the former call-in show I've been hosting on Wednesday nights for years. Of course, I am sad to say goodbye to that production for now. I have a full discussion with our call-in show audience on those thoughts in last week's episode, October 25th, on the podcast page of my website if you'd like to listen. But our longtime call screener, Tim, is coming along with me to my new stream to help out in a producer role, so this is a great new opportunity for him as well. The Sunday show, meanwhile, remains completely unchanged and unaffected. It is not a part of Tenet. It is not associated with Tenet. It will remain exactly as it is right now, live on my channel every Sunday night at 9 Eastern. So to summarize all of that complexity much more simply, starting on November 6th, I have 2 videos a week plus a Wednesday night live stream over on Tenet's channels. And I have a Sunday night live stream on my own channel. And all of it is freely accessible to anybody, and you can still find all of it on my website. That's mattchristiansenmedia.com. But why am I doing this? That's actually the bigger question than what am I doing with this? Well, if you've listened to my channel for a while, you may have noticed I exist in a strange YouTube jail cell. Starting in 2018, 2019, when YouTube decided to categorize channels by what is supposedly an authoritative news source, it became very clear that I am not one. Prior to that change, YouTube was much more of a meritocracy. If you made good material that people engaged with, YouTube would recommend you to new people. So when I made good videos, new eyes and new subscriptions would come in because the algorithm would promote me. But now it does not matter what I make. It could be the greatest piece of news analysis ever assembled, or it could just be me sitting on the toilet. YouTube will give me exactly 0 recommendations or referrals either way. And it's actually worse than that even, because YouTube won't even let me maintain the traffic that I generate myself. So if you search for my name and find my channel, or if you find one of my videos through my website and you watch it all the way through, you would think that YouTube would forward you to another one of my videos on autoplay, considering you just watched the whole thing and presumably found some value in it. But no. Instead, YouTube forwards that traffic to Fox News, or MSNBC or any of the other so-called authoritative news sources, of which I am not one. So not only do I have to compete with these massive corporations, but I'm actually feeding them. They are taking traffic that I generate away from me through YouTube's facilitation. And of course, none of that is intended to mean that I'm unhappy with what I have or that I think that I'm entitled to a larger audience. Every single person who has supported my channel with a view or a dollar or otherwise has my utmost gratitude and will continue to going forward. And I fully understand it is on me to earn every single click, and I intend to. My dissatisfaction with the status quo is not strictly a numbers thing, at least in terms of views or dollars. It's that the status quo artificially limits my ability to do what I'm here to do, to change minds, to persuade people, to discuss under-discussed truths, and to provide the evidence to back them up. And it's not just about getting people to agree with me, though I certainly like it if they do, but it's about something beyond that. It's about getting people to see and to understand that it's okay and actually good to question what you're told, that you don't have to accept what these authoritative news sources report as automatically true. And you're not crazy if you have some doubts about it. My channel is not about programming a bunch of bots to believe me or agree with me. It's about preserving the public's curiosity and thirst for information and critical thinking capacity, because that constant battle of ideas is the only reliable path that we have to what should be our highest value, the truth. Well, yeah, but that's just YouTube, though. What about Rumble? Yes, Rumble is doing great things, and I appreciate Rumble greatly, and Rumble's growth and development has been the best alternative platform success, and it's been a huge asset to my material. But there's also truth that, at least for now, Rumble tends to be the place where people who are already of a similar perspective to mine watch, and that's great. I'm happy there is a place like that that's friendly to all of us, but in terms of finding those new eyes and those new ears that are reachable and persuadable, they tend not to be there. In other words, for a long time now, I've been thinking about how to maximize my reach without selling the farm. How do I reach new people without giving away everything I have to the control of somebody else? And then in came Lauren and Liam to offer such an idea, a way to expand my reach without surrendering control. Because crucially, everything I just said lines up with Lauren and Liam's philosophy at Tenet. They aren't interested in controlling any of us or telling us what to say or what not to say. At no point in any of my discussions with Lauren or Liam have they asked me to change anything about my content in style or perspective or any other quality. They simply see value in it and they'd like to help me maximize it. They understand that I've earned my audience at my direction, so it's wise to let that direction continue while providing it with some new opportunity. They are committed to free speech and the battle of ideas, and that's why they are on a very short list of people I would ever even consider working with in this capacity. I've known Lauren since she was just a South Park-looking cartoon character overlay talking on YouTube under the name Roaming Millennial. I trust her and her husband. I think they are exactly the right people at exactly the right time. But what if I've been duped? What if this is all just a ruse and Tenet tries to strengthen their grip on my material now that I've agreed to host it there? Well, that is a possibility, of course, which is why we reached an agreement that protects me from that sort of thing. Because crucially, this is a very fair agreement that allows either party to walk away at any time for any reason with just some reasonable notice. So if somebody starts breathing down my neck, telling me what to do, I will kindly ask them to stop that. And if they don't, I'll just leave and come back home. And by the way, I can post back here at home on my channel anytime I want to. I've simply agreed to give Tenet 2 videos and a stream each week, but that doesn't mean I can't post something else on my channel anytime I want to. To start, I don't plan to do that because I plan to hit this new opportunity full force, but this arrangement gives me more channels for communication, not fewer. And I'm very thankful to Lauren and Liam and Tenet for that, not just for the opportunity, but for the incredibly fair terms in pursuit of it. But I am now very deep into this video without thanking the most important person, and that, of course, is you, the viewer and supporter of my channel. For people who have contributed to my channel in any way, from a weekly view to a social media share to some money each month, understand that you have my gratitude for sustaining this project, for getting me to this new opportunity at all. Without you, my channel does not survive to get this shot. So thank you for that. And for those of you who do support my content financially, you may have some questions about how that works with Tenet. Nothing about that support changes at all. Tenet and Matt Christiansen Media are completely independent companies. And I still have operating costs and a small group of people to take care of that can hopefully become a bigger group of people with new opportunity and with your support. So if you find value in my content, your financial support for it is still greatly appreciated and greatly useful, just as much tomorrow as it was yesterday. 100% of that support stays with Matt Christiansen Media. It is not connected to Tenet in any way. As always, that is mattchristiansenmedia.com/support if you'd like to help my content succeed, and matt@mattchristiansenmedia.com if you have any questions about any of that. For those of you who are still skeptical, and I understand why, and I understand discomfort with change, frankly, I'm nervous and anxious about this launch too, but that's another thing that's so exciting about it. It's a completely new thing built from the ground up. So sure, there will be bumps and problems to start, I have no doubt, but that's all part of the excitement of building something new. If you're skeptical, please do me the honor of just giving it a chance. If you're here and you've listened to my channel for a long time, or you've listened to this particular video for this long, it means you have some level of trust in me, and I do not take that lightly. In fact, I consider it a huge obligation. Your trust in me means I have to deliver, and I intend to. So if I go over to Tenet and I start posting war shilling videos, or videos about what types of guns nobody really needs, or videos about how hate speech isn't really free speech, then yeah, you will know that I've been had. But when I go over to Tenet and I post the same sort of videos I've been posting for years, you will know that the plan and the aim that I just explained is exactly what is happening. And if not, if you decide that Tenet's not for you and you don't want to watch anything over there, including me, well, that's fine too. I'm not entitled to your viewership. I have to earn it, and I'll still try to. And you still have my thanks for giving me some time anyway. In any scenario, this is not goodbye regardless. So I don't know why I make it sound that way. This is see you over there very soon. Please come check it out Monday. Tenet Media's YouTube channel, Tenet Media's Rumble channel, or of course, you can just find it the old-fashioned way. Over on my website, mattchristiansenmedia.com. Thank you for 7 years of doing something that I love, and I promise there are many more than that to come. So thanks as always for listening and for supporting this channel. Always appreciate that thoughtful discussion down below, and especially over on Tenet. Check it out, tenetmedia.com for all the links. You're always welcome to coming out and chat in my live streams. Those are linked down in the description. Looking forward to it. Goodbye.